I'm your host, Coach Jake. Today, talking about finally grappling and wrestling again. And if you have questions, comments, or anything like that, just throw them up in the chat. Give me a number one. What's up, Dagan? What's up, Caesar? Peter, General Winter, Distinguished Savage, Cooper. What's up, dude? Happy to see y'all, guys. Max, Buddha 4. Man, you guys are blowing me up. Hey, so wanted to talk whiskey and wrist locks. What's up, brother? Venkatasakavev. Do I wrestle? I'm 50 years old. I have a carotid dissection from wrestling, from getting choked too many times. So I do not wrestle anymore. I had to retire medically in 2014. But I was active from 2014. I was doing some on the mat between 2014 and all the way back to 1979. Hope that helps. Cooper has a question. Go ahead. Shoot, brother. I want to talk today. Whiskey and Wristlock says, yo, sorry I missed the camp in California. I know you are, dude. It was killer. I wish you were there, man. It was killer. It was so good. Today, we're going to be talking about, let's see, Cooper Hanez 94. How do I stop people from bullying me in the locker room? Well, that's a huge question, man. I don't know all the circumstances. If you're having a problem with bullying, honestly, the best thing you could do is try, first of all, to remove yourself from the situation. And then second of all, you probably need to get your coaches involved, or I'm assuming you're in school, you probably need to get somebody that's in a leadership position involved and let them know what's going on so they can keep an eye on it for you. That would be my best, quickest way to get you help. Venkataskarev Kev. I am sorry, dude. You must be Eastern European or Russian. I cannot, or Ukrainian. I can't pronounce your name, and I apologize. What do I prefer, freestyle or not freestyle? I don't like freestyle. I think folk style is far, and that's the American scholastic method of wrestling. That is, in my opinion, a much better version. But again, it depends on what, that's just my taste. Some people love freestyle. I'm just not a fan of the way the rule sets have evolved recently. My favorite rule set is the rule set that I co-developed with Carl Gotch for the King of Catch Wrestling, and then we expanded to Shoot Pro Wrestling. So, yeah, hope that answers your question. Rinku Vinyal, Jai Shri Ram. Yeah, Shri Ram, dude. I appreciate that. Kendo Jedi, what's up, Will? Giving me a CWO. Cooper, yes, sir. I hope that works, but Venkataskarev. Sorry, I keep messing up. I agree with you. Oh, good. Yeah, it's a shame, Juan HTX 24. What was your go-to takedown? I loved a single off an arm drag. And I'll be honest, I really sucked at takedowns, really, because the way I was taught them, this is something we talked about at the camp in California that Wade Chalice talked about. My coach didn't coach to my body style, and I was really tall and lanky. And because of that, I was taught all these John Smith change level things. It never worked out for me. And when I started working with Wade and Billy in my 30s, right before I only had about 7 years of grappling before the dissection took me out, the carotid dissection. But man, I was pretty wicked with that pump handle arm drag that Billy showed me into a single kind of high crotch and then run the pipe. I don't know if that helps. That was my favorite. Kendo Jedi, my style is catch. Yes, I love it, dude. So, I have devoted an enormous amount of time and effort into getting Catch as Catch Can out there in terms of promoting it, teaching it. I've been involved with coaching thousands and thousands of athletes now. And, I do think it's the best style. I've been in and around martial arts since, I said, 1979. I started at Pee Wee Wrestling. And so it's occupied most of my adult life. So anyway, what I've done with scientific wrestling is try to take the very best of Catch as Catch Can, folk style, even some jujitsu, some sambo. I'll take anything that works and then synthesize it into a style. Now, predominantly, clearly, it's catch as catch can. Our rules, again, the ones I alluded to earlier that were co-developed with the god of wrestling, Carl Gotch, for scientific wrestling, are catch inspired, but they are unique to scientific wrestling, right? Hey, what's up, Enrico? Happy to see you, buddy. Nature Boy, Wade's philosophy on body type is very wise. Yeah, it changed everything. He always says, and I'm paraphrasing, so I'll probably butcher it a little bit, but like shorter guys are, fast, powerful. That's really the attributes that they have. Whereas taller people have leverage and they have reach. And I really wish that my coaches would have understood that. But, part of the deal is I tell you, my company is number one. And part of my philosophy is always to go train with the very best people that you could. And I grew up in a state that wasn't a strong wrestling state. I had some childhood illnesses that took me out of wrestling and didn't allow me to like go to college or pursue high level coaching. So I really wasn't able to afford high level coaching until I hit my 30s. And then unfortunately I got hammered with the carotid dissection and it took me out. So that said, my passion has been undying regardless of my own issues. And so I've been studying it forever. These are things, this is what I'm trying to bring to you guys so that you have a faster, better experience than I did. So that, this is why I brought you Mark Schultz, Wade Chalice, Dick Cardinal, Fujiwara, Billy Robson, Carl Gotch, all of this info to get you guys up to speed faster, right? I mean, we were the first people pushing cradles in grappling and MMA. Now they're like everywhere. We were one of the first people back with Eric Paulson pushing leg locks because those are inherent. They are built into catch as catch can. Pinning now is like trendy. For 20 years, we've been kind of screaming into the abyss, and people are starting to come around. And it's an exciting time for us, especially now that WWE and UFC have kind of merged under the umbrella of Endeavor. And it really seems to me that the time for catch as catch can, in particular scientific wrestling, is really coming. We've been successful over the last 20 years, and I'm very grateful. And thank you to everybody that's supported us and helped us and attended events and promoted and bought material and stuff and helped fund what we're trying to do. And that is really improve the lives of every man, woman, and child on the planet through scientific wrestling, whether they be just a fan, athlete, coach, promoter, or a combination of all of the above. And for us, what we've done is, clearly we've offered tons of educational material, stuff you could study at home, instructionals, books, things that events where you could come and train. Again, Fujiwara, Dick Cardinal, Mark Schultz, Wade Chalice, Billy Robinson, those kind of events. And then events with our crew, the second gen of scientific wrestlers, me, Sam Crescent, Luis Ojeda, Jesse Merez, all of the coaches and assistant coaches involved now. So I really appreciate all you guys. Vankata says, I'm Bulgarian. Oh, cool. Sorry for the hard name. Just call me Ivan. No, dude, I just apologize. I can't pronounce it, but I will call you Ivan. Wrestle Shark gave me a yes. I'm not sure why, because I am too late to it. Ivan says, do I have kids that wrestle? I have 3 kids. My daughter is 16. She's really not interested. My 2 boys have dabbled in it. They are not as interested in me, and I'm not one of those parents. Not if this, I'm not down on you if you are, but like kind of I am. Like, I don't project my own passions on my kids. If they naturally come to it, my youngest is interested, but he's still only 11 years old. So I've got them doing grappling, but I don't have them in wrestling quite yet. I don't think they have the attention span for it, to be honest. Thanks for the question, though. Kendo Jedi, the man, the legend, the all-around badass Josh Barnett. Yeah, Josh, we've been very lucky to have Josh as a friend to scientific wrestling, lending a hand, helping us with coaching. He was fantastic at the last camp. If you guys missed that, I'm very sorry. You can ask somebody who attended. It was mind blowing. But today, what I really want to talk about is the culmination of what I've been working on and where I can use your help. And that is the Scientific Wrestler Affiliate Fight Gym program. This was designed to take your gym and your efforts and your passions in wrestling and make it profitable and take you to another level of exposure and improve your skills, not just as a grappler, but as an entrepreneur as well, right? So today we're talking about this game-changing opportunity to affiliate your gym with Scientific Wrestling. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Why? Why should I do that, right? So let's dig right into it, okay? When you're talking about affiliating with an association, the first thing that you really want to consider is reputation and credibility. Okay. Because the brand is what's going to help give you a lift in your marketing, right? So since 2003, Scientific Wrestling has been the number one undisputed leader when it comes to catch as catch can and hybrid grappling, right? We've had influence in martial arts, combat sports, pro wrestling, even the way, obviously, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, especially no-gi, is being done. So we have been leading the charge, setting the gold standard, and we continue to do that every single day, okay? So number one thing is you want to look at the credibility and reputation. And we've aligned ourselves with the very, very best. I mean, again, guys like Billy Robinson, Wade Chalice, Carl Gotch, endorsements by Frank Shamrock, very best high-level guys. Okay, next, after you look at the reputation and credibility, you want to look at what are the requirements and standards. Okay, I had one of our loyal Scientific wrestlers go inquire, do a little secret shopping on some of these other affiliates, and they're like, I don't even understand, man. These guys are so lazy in their business. They don't even bother to do market research and look at what we actually offer and what our standards are. They're like, oh, you go to 3 camps and dude. That's what happened for you, and that's why your reputation is crap, and why you have to sell your thing at like a fraction, because the value is not there. The value with Scientific Wrestling, the requirements and standards, dude, we have a curated and proven curriculum that has pretty much influenced everybody else out there doing what we're doing, right? And not only that, it's flexible enough to be adapted to your gym's philosophy and your training methods, right? So we provide flexibility while we ensure that the quality of the coaching and safety standards are at the highest levels. That's our promise to you. To get involved, to be a coach, requires 20 camps, training camps at minimum, okay? 20 camps, 10 to hit you assistant coach, another 10. Each of those camps is about 16 hours. Do you understand? So these people, they don't, I mean, man, just do your homework when you're doing this kind of thing. So first thing, you want reputation, credibility, undisputed, number one leader, 20 years. You can't beat us. Scientificwrestler.com if you want to go look at the offer. High standards, the highest standards, dude. No, we don't. A lot of these guys are certifying people overseas, and they've never even been. They're like, we have however many affiliates in the world, and none of them have actually trained face to face. That's a joke. Okay, do your homework. Most importantly, though, okay, when you're looking at an affiliation, you want to look at what are the benefits, right? What are the benefits? Why affiliate? What are the benefits? Well, we've already talked about getting a lift from the reputation, right? Getting a company that is known for high standards. That was number 2. But you want to look at the benefits. So what are the benefits associated with affiliating with Scientific Wrestling? Again, you can go read them at scientificwrestler.com. Oh, nice, dude. We got a comment out on Facebook. Rudo Vale Tudo, catch camp for life. Yes, sir. I agree with you 100%. I love your attitude. You know what? I'm going to throw up the URL for those people that are on some of our other streams like LinkedIn and not on Instagram, like Facebook and YouTube. You can just go to scientificwrestler.com and you can see what the benefits are. Okay. But here it is. Okay. You become an affiliate. Here are the benefits of becoming an affiliate beyond getting the marketing lift from our brand and the high standards, all that. You're going to get access to the entire video library that's been dubbed the Library of Alexandria of instructionals. So you could study at home. You get the historical references and resources like the Fighting Library, which is 10,000 pages of historical documents. So you become the expert. Then you get tuition for 2 to the Coach and Catch certification. This is the one I told you takes 20 camps to become a coach. Okay. We make sure that you know what's up and we have high standards. Anybody who's come to camp can attest to this. You get tuition for 2. That is a $10,000 value. Okay. So if you consider $10,000 worth of coaching a value, then that is certainly a benefit. But beyond that, you get resale rights to everything we've ever sold. So you can make money. You get the same commission I do. You get 50% on products, 50% commission. Okay. The rest that goes out to cost. I don't take the commission on that. That goes out to pay the instructors and whatnot. You also get unrivaled sales and marketing support. Okay. Because I understand that this will not be sustainable. You have to make money at this. This is the problem. This is what most of these affiliates miss out on. You just get the brand and you get the name and you get to say something when you're at Buffalo Wild Wings watching MMA with your buddies. Okay. I'm actually going to teach you business, dude. Like I'm a 10X certified elite coach. I was the number 2 coach in my first year last year with Grant Cardone. Okay. And I've been the reason that is because I've got a master's in financial math. I've been building businesses for 20 years. And I'm going to show you what you need to do to make the sales. Okay. Second, I have just penned a deal to get you guys an AI powered marketing platform. This thing does everything. It is unreal. It does, it does email, like Active Campaign. It's built in. It's not Active Campaign, but the same functionality. Social media management, calendars, follow up, email dialers. If you got a sales team, like, dude, we're going to blow you up. Okay. In addition, you also get promoter rights to King of Catch Wrestling. That rule set I mentioned that was co-developed by Carl Gotch, right? So like our affiliate in Phoenix has been running tournaments like a wild man. And he loves it. You get to choose. This is the flexibility of this program. You get to choose what works best for you. Does that make sense? Emperor Charlemagne, what's up, brother? See out on YouTube. Does Scientific Wrestling Canada do weekend catch wrestling camp and do those hours count towards a cert under you? I'm 9 hours away, drive from, oh, dude, you need to go train with them. Yeah, just reach out, talk to them about going and training. They are, I think they will be an assistant coach in starting the next cycle, which means, yes, those hours will count. And we are going to be holding our camps there in Windsor. So you could come and actually take place. Oh, and Scientific Wrestling Canada just joined actually on the Instagram. So I have a gentleman on YouTube, the Emperor Charlemagne, wanted to know about if you guys do a weekend catch wrestling camp. You guys, as an affiliate, this is another benefit. Only affiliates get to host the training camps. So we will be up there next fall in Windsor. You can attend, start working towards your coaching cert or whatever it is that you're looking for. I know that Scientific Wrestling Canada is looking to expand as well. So we're trying to get affiliates out there. Reach out, find them on Instagram or wherever you see them and start communicating with them. Okay, Emperor Charlemagne. So anyway, reputation, right? That was like, get the lift from the brand. High standards, get the lift from our brand. Benefits, you get the resale rights, you get tuition for 2. The only curriculum co-developed by Bailey Robinson, co-developed by Wade Shallis, number one pinner on the planet ever, and myself, plus resale rights, promoter rights, 10x business coaching, marketing platform that's AI powered, dude. Okay. So let's talk numbers, right? Affiliating, it's not free, dude, because this is a business. You have to invest. Number one thing Grant taught me, and this has been so true, if people don't pay, they don't pay attention. Every time I cut somebody a deal, they end up being a douche, or every time. So you have to be invested with us. I've dropped hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I don't think it's crazy for you to expect you to throw down a fraction of that to be involved. But you need to look at it not in terms of price, but in terms of the return on your investment. Does that make sense? Emperor Charlemagne says, amazing, effing amazing news. Awesome, dude. And Facebook user, well, I got a reason to go to Canada. Love you, boys. Scientific Wrestling Canada. Awesome. Make sure I'm not missing anybody on Instagram. Yeah, dude. So, oh yeah, and our Italian guys soon to affiliate out in Italy are going to be a resource very soon. We're also in talks with our very first UK affiliate, which brings me to a point, and I'll address this later, but it's important while we're talking about numbers, right? It involves a fee. It's not free, dude. Like, I'm not a communist. If you're a communist, you ain't going to fit in with us anyway, because you got to work hard, especially if you're going to be a wrestler. But that's a great thing. You should have the right work ethic if you're going to be with us in the first place. But like I said, what you're getting in return is immeasurable. Like, it's a no-brainer. That's literally how I designed this, because my mission, really a mission put on me by nobody, no one, somebody as magnificent and amazing as Billy Robinson, was to bring it back. He said, without a doubt, because of Jake, catch wrestling's coming back. That's a huge pressure. So I need your help. I would love to have you on the mission. Now, one of the things that when you're affiliating, you want to make sure you're shop at price. I guarantee you we're the best deal out there. I know what other people are paying for affiliates. It's usually between $300 and $400 a month forever. Okay. And I may very well go there. Okay. That's one thing I do want to talk about, because we're bumping up against 14 affiliates. When we have 15, I'm raising the price. So it behooves you, if you can get in. And I've created it such that there's financing. I've broken it down. I'll even carry the financing so you don't ding your credit, okay? Because I want you involved, man. But you got to pull the trigger. You got to get some guts. You got to put on your big boy pants or big girl pants and make it happen, right? Let's see. Emperor Charlemagne says, I'm thinking of the future here. Suppose I get affiliated or used. Can I also be associated with other brands? For example, CSW, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, of course. There are some brands that we would prefer you didn't. And that's mostly because of ethical violations by those people. And we don't want our brand tarnished by even just guilt by association, even though we're not associated with them, but you are. If you have questions, you can reach out to me privately, and I'll help you with that. Puerto Rican Run, saw clips of the camp, looked amazing. Yeah, dude, it was mind-blowing. Coach, what's it say? Coach Tolly, I need those 20 camps, but I'm in DC. Dude, we have camps in Orlando. We have camps all over the country, dude. So all you got to do is just show up. And the thing is if you become an affiliate and get on the monthly payment program, which is as low as $225 a month, dude, you cannot get that on a credit card cheaper. Okay, $225 a month to get in. You got to pay a down payment, but $225 a month. All you have to do then is come up with your hotel and your flight, and you can find that on Airbnb, or you can room with another camper and save money, because all your camps are free once you affiliate. They're included, I should say. Does that make sense? Okay, so, we talked about the importance of affiliating with a strong brand, right? Reputation, credibility, high standards. right? We talked about all the benefits, the price. So like I said, it's most of these affiliates, like if you look at like something like Gracie Barra or the Machados or whatever, or 10th Planet, I don't know their exact prices, so you'll have to look them up. But I know that a number of them, and the vast majority of them that I looked at while doing market research, was $300 to $400 a month in perpetuity. Ours right now, there's one more affiliate at this price, and it will go up, and I'll explain the price structure. $10,000, and that's it. So if you were to break that into $300 a month, that's like 2.5 years. If you affiliate with somebody else and it's forever, after 2.5 years, you would be done with us, but you're still paying $300 a month, and it's $10,000 every 2.5 years, or whatever that math breaks out to, right? Hey, what's up, Carlos? We got Carlos popping in. Carlos is a regular at a lot of the camps, man. This guy's super committed. He, in fact, drove out across country and stayed for a 6-week, I think it was a 6-week camp that we held here in Denver. Carlos, I reached out this morning, but I'm definitely getting closer to be able to pull the trigger. Woo! Tell you often, I appreciate what you do, man. I would love to have you on board, Carlos. You know this. I know that you're close. We'll make it happen. Let's do this, because the thing that I want to do is I want to be able to have you guys have what I have. And that is the ability to share something that you're passionate about and actually make a living, make enough money to put food on the table, right? So the thing is once I sell this next affiliate, okay, so I think I'd have to look at the offer, but I'm raising it like $5,000. So the first 8 people got in at 8,000. Then the next, until 15, got in at 10,000. Now, when we hit 15, after 15, it's going to go to 14,997. Okay. Now I will break that down. We will do the financing. I'll still make it affordable to you. But do you understand? I am incentivizing the early adopters, because we are still growing and adding people that signed on. Like our first affiliate was Scientific Wrestling Canada. They just had their first year anniversary with us. Okay. Just in the year that they signed, they already were like jumping there. Like, this is a no brainer. They're going to affiliate with somebody else. And they jumped at our offer because it was the return on the investment. The value of the investment was so huge. However, I added more and more. I added a MACE-Bell certification since they joined. I added the AI-powered marketing, which we're still trying to implement, but that's going to be in the toolkit. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to do, okay? Does that make sense? I'm trying to help you guys with what I have been able to put together, and you don't have to do any of the work. Dude, look at the amount of stuff I've produced and the events I've held and the number of people I've coached. You get that lift automatically. Okay. Emperor Charlemagne says, are you opposed to your brand sharing space with BJJ? No, not it. Dude, this is the biggest thing. I'm so sick of people thinking that we have a problem with BJJ. I actually really love BJJ. I dabbled in it for a couple years. My first exposure to submission grappling was with Pedro Sauer. We flew him from Salt Lake to Boulder Karate. Ricardo Miguel, Casega Munez. I trained with Carly Gracie for a number of years in San Francisco. I actually like BJJ. It's just, I think catch as catch can is better for what we do in grappling and in MMA. And that's why I do it. Meaning, and I'm just finishing Emperor Charlemagne, meaning having scientific wrestling classes as well as BJJ. Yeah, that's fine, man. That's fine. That's what I mean by flexibility. I'm not here to dictate. This ain't a franchise. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do. I'm giving you the keys so you can use it and you can make money. Does that make sense? Okay. Coach Tolley, do you have a list of upcoming camps? I'm becoming an affiliate. Just need to plan going to these camps. Okay. So Coach Tolley, send me an email. Okay. And, or DM me on Instagram, or you can email me at training@scientificwrestling.com, jake.shannon@gmail.com, training@no1coaching.com. Just hit me up at any of those. Let me know, and we should probably talk on the phone and see if it's a good fit. The other thing that we do is we do a not a serious background check. I understand people make mistakes, but I don't want like what's going on in South Florida with some of these, or in Florida with some of these jiu-jitsu guys dating their students. And I'm not going to take anybody like that. You know what I mean? Like, we're doing this seriously as a business, and we're going to vet that to make sure that the integrity and the value to everybody else is maintained, right? Beyond all that kind of stuff. And if you're interested, reach out. I will get on the phone and we will figure this out if it's a good fit. And I will work to make it work for you. You can ask any of the guys. This is my mission, and I need your help. Okay. But when you join Scientific Wrestling, it's a family, dude. You're part of a community with an amazing, rich culture, celebrating the most impactful combat sport, if not sport in general, in all of history. And we are super diverse. We're inclusive, or whatever. I don't fall for that DEI garbage that took Budweiser and Target down. But we are diverse and we are inclusive, and we want everybody at all levels. Like I said, we are here to improve the lives of every man, woman, and child on the earth through Scientific Wrestling. Okay. And if those of you who are involved, no, man, it is like a family, dude. It is truly like a family. Okay. Emperor Charlemagne says, this is probably a stupid question. No question stupid, dude. The only question that's stupid is a question that goes unanswered, or unasked. But Barnett does camps from time to time that seem independent. Do these hours count towards Scientific Wrestling certs? Sorry for all the questions. I will, yes, because Josh is a very good friend of Scientific Wrestling. Very good. He's done incredible things for us, and we've reciprocated, tried to do incredible things for Josh. As such, yes, Josh is independent, but he does camps with us, and he has for a very long time. So those hours, any hours that you spend that are documented, they have to be documented, okay? Because that's what we're trying to squash here, are these people who make these claims and you can't verify it. That's the whole purpose of this certification, is to make sure that the standards are there and that the real thing is being taught and it's actually verifiable and real. Okay. So that's the only caveat. But yes, Josh is like brilliant, right? The Scientific Wrestling Canada says, sorry, a little bit behind on YouTube. Hit me up at scientificwrestlingcanada@gmail.com. Yeah. Okay. So, and let's see here. Coach Tolly says, will do, but I'm in the process of moving and getting settled. I'll contact you on Instagram later to iron things out. Awesome, dude. Love to have you, man. It's going to be killer. Dude, we are blowing up. By the way, we, this AI stuff that I'm doing with the marketing into our Instagram alone has exploded. I've added in the last 3 months, 15,000 followers. Do you understand how that's trending? If we continue this, dude, we're going to be at 250,000 before you know it. Okay. So, Emperor Charlemagne's paying attention. He said, thank you, Scientific Wrestling Canada. Let's see here. Stellar Steven, what's up, brother? Stellar Steven says, will Mace Bell improve grip strength? 100,000 million billion %. That's not an accurate number, but yes. This is the other thing. You get certified by the freaking dude who started the entire modern fitness mace movement. Not only did I start the modern catch can revivification, I started the modern mace swinging movement too, the fitness mace. And you get certified by the guy, plus my number one student, a guy who's a total freaking stud, Rick Brown, Mr. Mace Man. Fantastic, dude. Yeah. And the reason I developed the mace, okay, and the reason why I kind of let it go is, again, I want people to improve their lives. I'm not going to do that by coming after people with lawsuits. Oh, you created this on it, or you created that. Whoever's making maces, I don't care. I don't care. Because guess what? I'm the fountainhead. Had I been hit by a bus the day prior, none of you guys would be making money, and y'all know it, off of my ideas. I have no problem with that. That's what a leader does. That's what a leader does. Does this make sense? Okay. Carlos, jumping in. I think I can drive the camper to Scientific Wrestling Canada. Yeah, dude. Cool. By the way, Coach Tally, like I said, we have one more affiliate at the $10,000 price. Plus we could break down. There's a amount of money down, and then we break the remainder into those payments at $225 until you're caught up to the 10,000. So, yeah, Coach Tally says, great attitude. Listen, man, like, you know what I mean? I used to get frustrated at everybody stealing my ideas until I realized, holy shit, they don't got none of their own. They have to use mine. And I'm the one who planted the flag. So all of this is now going to come back on me in a positive way. So I have no problem. I realize now that it's about being a leader. Does that make sense? Okay. Stellar Steven, great question, dude. I hope your mace swinging is going good. One thing I see people doing, and this happened in the Indian culture with the gada, which is not made out of steel and it's an older version, and they don't do the same. The mace spell strength training protocol has many more exercises than what they use the gada for. And so that's really, and it's made out of steel and has different dimensions anyway. But that is the reason why it was around, was for wrestlers, for grip strength, right? Dude, you take a 10 kilo, 22 pound ball and put it at the end of a 4-foot stick, 5-foot stick, and swing it. The torque and the centripetal force is such that, dude, to hold on to that thing, man, and you start doing like 100 10 to 2s back and forth, right? You do 100 of those, man, and you get good at that, you are going to be rocking and rolling. Okay. Sean Malone, what's up, Sean? Dude, Sean is a badass filmmaker and a badass wrestler. Speaking as a practitioner of scientific wrestling under the affiliate in Phoenix, I can attest that nothing has elevated my grappling game like scientific wrestling. Dude, thank you, because that's what we're trying to do. That's, in fact, we do call it coaching catch because there is this coaching certification attached. But a lot of people come to it and they're not even really wanting to get the coaching cert. They just want to accelerate their game, because that's the number one feedback that we've gotten since we've been doing this. Since 2005, we've been running these camps. 2004, I can't remember. It's been a little while, but almost 20 years, dude. And that's the number one feedback is you come to an accelerator camp and the next thing you go back to your gym, start smoking people that you were having a hard time with prior. But scientific wrestling really is a family. And really what this is ultimately about is impact. I talk about money because whether you like it or not, you may not like gravity, but it freaking exists and it's what we got to deal with. And money is there too. And for us, this is ultimately about impact. Impact is why I'm doing this. But it takes, if you don't make money, we won't make impact. If I don't make money, we won't make impact. Okay. All making money is saying somebody considers what you have of value and they're willing to compensate you for it. It's that valuable. We've been in this business for 20 years. You know that 9 out of 10 small businesses fail in the first 10 years. We've lapped it twice. Okay. So impact, again, our vision is huge. The biggest out there that you could possibly get. Improving the lives of every human on earth. That's over 8 billion people. I need your help, but that's the impact we're going after, right? So impact. Think about impacting the impact that affiliation could have on your students, for example, right? Provide them with more opportunities, more chances of winning, more tournament opportunities, more being recognized in achievements and rank and winnings, right? We don't want just your gym to grow, but we want all your students to grow as well. Does that make sense? Coach Tolly out on YouTube. I'm currently teaching traditional martial arts, but I've been incorporating judo. I love judo, boxing, love boxing. And what I've learned from your material is awesome. But I want to learn the real deal and open my own gym. Then we're the place and we are going to take the best care of you possible. Okay. Let's see. Emperor Charlemagne says, I joined BJJ a few months ago because there's no wrestling in my area, and I'm beating so many of the guys with the catch techniques. It's awesome. Guys keep telling me, I've never seen that. Yeah, dude, that's that's huge, bro. I'm glad you're having a good time. Yeah. It's interesting. It's an interesting time in which we live, but that's it, guys. Affiliating with scientific wrestling is a partnership, but it's more than just a partnership. It is a community of passionate grapplers that are passionate about wrestling, about improving the lives of everybody they touch. and helping your students reach their full potential. There is, in my opinion, I study a lot of professional development, a lot. That's how I got involved with Grant and how I've done so well with Grant Cardone. Wrestling, in my opinion, is the number one best method of personal development. And number two is entrepreneurship. And this offer unites them both, right? It's about wrestling with excellence and making impact and making enough money so that you can do what you want to do passionately. And you don't have to have a day job or any of that other stuff, right? So if you are ready to take your gym to the next level, do not wait, because the price is only going up. The more you wait, the more it's going to go. I'm just telling you, it's already happened. Like, I've raised the price. I'm almost ready to raise the price the third time. We got 13 affiliates in our first year, guys. It's blowing up. Okay. Gustavi Juan Kenobi, any catch wrestling gyms in San Diego. We've got Sam Crescent and Luis Ojeda. Both are out there coaching in assorted gyms. You can reach out to me. I can give you their info if you don't know them or don't have their contact info. Both of them amazing guys, amazing coaches. Kendo Jedi says, catch wrestlers need to be out there in tournament. Yeah, dude, 100%. That's why we even created our own tournaments. We need our wrestling is done. Wrestling is competitive. The core of catch wrestling, which influenced and created scholastic wrestling, WWE Pro Wrestling, MMA, dude, Shudo came way before. Inoki Ali came way before. Gene LaBelle came way before any of this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu UFC stuff. Okay. All of that is reliant on competition. Okay. Olympic wrestling. So that is what we do. We are underrepresented in numbers. That's why I'm asking you. And you know what Josh said was so great. He said this at the last camp. I posted the video. You know, we want you to compete. That is the whole purpose. That is the mission of this. Because in that competition, you find yourself, right? But the thing is if you're going to do it and you're going to hold the flag for catch as catch can for scientific wrestling, you got to be able to hold it up and not let it hit the ground. That's what we're asking. So coming and joining us, if you think this is some rubber stamp thing, you're going to be disappointed, okay? If you're coming in this because you want to be the best and you want to reach your full potential and you want your students to reach their full potential and you want to learn how to inspire people to grind, you want to learn how to coach people, this is the place, okay? This is the place. Emperor Charlemagne, part 2. The black belts and instructors don't believe that I'm new. Yeah, dude, that's straight up being a scientific wrestling influenced grappler, 100%. So, guys, sign up. Go to scientificwrestler.com, scientificwrestler.com. Check out the offer, dude. Figure it out. Message me. Get on a call. We will get you involved. This is how I'm going to get this to take over what was put on me by Billy Robinson, not on anybody else. We're endorsed by Wade Chalice, Frank Shamrock, Billy Robinson, Carl Gotch. Dude, stop messing around with this other nonsense. Maybe you're doing that because you don't think you're good enough. I'm telling you, you are, but you're going to have to work. Okay? I'm telling you, you are. Gustavi Juan Kenobi, sweet, I'll reach out. Good. Yeah, they're great, dude. They're great guys. I think catch wrestling booths at wrestling tournaments would really bring people in. I wish I would have found it sooner. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree, man. That's it. That's it for today. I appreciate all you guys tuning in, all the comments. I appreciate you guys that are helping me on this mission. I really believe in it, dude. The proof is in the pudding, dude. 20 years, man. I don't know if anybody. I've been doing this longer. I've been married. My anniversary is this week, like in a week. 17 years. I got 3 kids. Scientific wrestling is like a first love, like a child that I already had. You know what I mean? So let's go. Let's get involved. Scientificwrestler.com. I appreciate all you guys. Hit me up in the DMs. You can send me a message, jake.shannon@gmail.com. Let's make this happen. Let's get on the phone and figure it out. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the emojis there, Enrico out in Italy. Dude, we're blowing stuff up, dude. Let me know. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.